It's a new year, but the market hasn't changed. Structure, probability, and data still decide where price moves. In this series, through the eyes of a DR trader, we slow everything down and break price action apart exactly the way a defining range basics trader should do it in real time. This is not about reacting to candles or jumping on a single confluence. It's about preparing a session, stacking probabilities as high as possible, and only then reacting accordingly. We analyze trading days from the opening and apply everything that has been taught on this channel over the years, step by step, to see whether a real DR Basics setup is even allowed to exist. Session preparation first, execution only if the picture is clear, simple as that. Let's jump on to what's used in the series breakdowns. Pre-session analysis. What price already did, candle by candle price behavior and intent, identifying and excluding valid DR models, key volume and gap imbalances, previous DR and IDR levels for confluence, probabilities based on the first hour DR structure and close, directional confirmation, what price action reveals at and around key levels, high probability retracement areas, high probability entries, stop loss levels and targets, recognizing directional confirmation in price behavior, and also what not to trade and why. So let's get straight into today's breakdown. In front of you is the crude oil futures market from January 6, 2026. The aftermarket session has just finished, and the overnight session is forming between 3 and 4 a.m. New York time. Right away, through the eyes of a DR trader, something very important stands out. The overnight session has taken out both the aftermarket session high and the aftermarket session low, and after the confirmation at 4 a.m., price continues to trade higher. Now fast forward to 9:30 a.m. when the most liquid session of the day begins. The regular defining range opens with this 5-minute candle. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, what do you see here through the eyes of a DR Basics trader? Once again, the overnight session has already taken out both sides of the aftermarket session. That immediately tells you that neither a DR upside model nor a DR downside model is possible anymore. So, what does that leave us with? A potential DR range expansion model, often referred to as trumpet-like price action, where both sides of the market can be explored throughout the day. Now, at the opening candle of the regular defining range, what confluences do you already have on the chart that could support such a scenario? Inside my academy, we can calculate the probabilities for these situations in great detail, but even with the free DR Basics, a lot is already visible. You have the structural fulfillment of a range expansion environment, and you also have several open magnetic volume imbalances from the overnight session and from the previous day's regular DR session. Take a note of this. Open magnetic volume imbalances will be rebalanced at some point in the future. They do not have to be filled immediately or even within the same session, but they are always worth tracking. The next candle closes below the opening price, and the following two candles fail to trade above it. Experienced DR traders already recognize this as a potential opportunity forming. The regular defining range now completes its first hour and closes as a red DR box with the closing price below the opening price. This immediately introduces another probability that I've discussed many times on this channel, roughly a 70% chance of seeing a short confirmation follow through. But probabilities are never taken in isolation. So what else is there that could support a short confirmation? All open magnetic volume imbalances have already been rebalanced, except for the lowest one, which sits below the current defining range. That alone already tilts the odds slightly further. Before any confirmation happens, what is one of the most important things you can do as a DR trader? You go to the left on your chart. You access previous days and even previous weeks of price action and begin highlighting all DR session levels, from DR high to IDR high and from DR low to IDR low, and extend them into the current session. At first glance, this can look like the wild, wild west, which is why it's important to have these levels easily accessible so you can toggle them on and off and reduce the chart to only the most relevant ones. Another powerful DR Basics tool is highlighting intraday gap imbalances, especially those formed right before and during the aftermarket defining range. If that sounds unfamiliar, there's a full video on my channel where I break this down in detail. Definitely worth watching. Now I'm going to give you a moment. Pause the video. Is there anything else you notice that might be worth highlighting? Take a look not only at the aftermarket session mid, but also at the overnight session mid. Extend both of them to the right and combine them with the previous day's regular DR session highs. That combination creates a very important level for the day. The aftermarket session mid alone is already a key level, especially in a range expansion environment, but when it aligns with following DR sessions mid and other important DR levels, it becomes a major decision point. Be honest with yourself. Did you pause the video and actually spot this? That's exactly what this series is about. Training your eye to recognize these details during preparation, not after the move has already happened. Now, let's bring back the closest DR session levels and the gap imbalances and track price closely before any confirmation occurs. Would you be surprised if price confirmed long here? Over the next 10 minutes, price pushes higher but then immediately drops lower again. Pause here for a second. What stands out? Price aggressively sells off, rejects the aftermarket session highs, and for the first time closes back below the closing price. In a red DR box, the closing price is extremely important. This is a strong signal. 35 minutes later, price prints a pinpoint rejection from the combined aftermarket and overnight session mid-levels, literally to the tick. When you combine that with the previous day's regular DR high and the two intraday gap imbalances, you get the kind of rejection every trader hopes to see. Immediately after that rejection, price fails to close back above the aftermarket session lows again. That's a clear sign of weakness. The algorithm wants to price lower. Advanced DR traders recognize this as a strong opportunity, especially with the 70% probability of a short confirmation already in play. And shortly after, the short confirmation follows through. From a IDR Basics perspective, everything now aligns to focus on short side opportunities. The open volume imbalance has been rebalanced, so what are the potential targets? The most conservative target would be the plus 0.5 standard deviation level, which aligns closely with the previous day's aftermarket session low just a few ticks below. But what model are we in? A DR range expansion model that naturally brings the one standard deviation level into focus. There's more. The previous day's overnight session high lines up almost perfectly with the one standard deviation level, just a few ticks lower. Even so, the one standard deviation level itself is a perfectly reasonable target. There's no need to squeeze out a few extra ticks at the cost of unnecessary risk. Now look inside the range one more time. Besides the previous DR session levels, is there anything else worth highlighting? Yes, 3 open magnetic volume imbalances. The upper one is less likely to be filled during this session due to multiple barriers, and ideally we want to see lower prices anyway. With the very next candle, a clear trade opportunity presents itself. The lowest open volume imbalance is rebalanced and price trades back into the defining range. By toggling on the previous DR session levels, you can immediately identify a logical stop-loss location. This is why having these levels prepared in advance is so important. That stop covers a major structural barrier. The overnight session lows, the IDR low of the current range, and several previous DR session levels. At this point, you have multiple confluences aligning. A DR range expansion model, a red DR box with a short confirmation, approximately 4R potential to the plus 0.5 standard deviation level, more than 8R potential to the 1 standard deviation level, and a strong barrier at the defining range lows that ideally needs to hold. Fast forward. Price declines and reaches all predefined targets, levels that were identified using nothing more than the IDR Basics. Here's another important observation. If you ever want confirmation that price is moving in the right direction, look at how it reacts to broken IDR session levels. The behavior tells you everything. What you just saw was not a trade idea, it was a process. Everything was built from structure, session context, and probability. No indicators, no shortcuts. If the picture is clear, you execute. If it isn't, you don't trade. That's what it means to see the market through the eyes of a DR trader. If you want to develop this way of seeing the market, study the DR basics, re-engineer sessions like this on your own charts, and let the probabilities guide your decisions. I'll see you in the next one.
We're gonna take on the world.